As of today, more than 54,000 has been collected at the relief initiative held at the Tufele Liumatua Tufele Cultural Center in Utulei. The drive is for the whole week, ending Saturday. On Monday, Governor Limanu Palipoi Sialinga and Lieutenant Governor Talawenga Elea Salov Aleleale, together with prominent leaders of the American Samoa government, were present at the opening ceremony. During Cabinet today, Governor Limanu placed emphasis on this government initiative and urged directors to show support. At the ceremony on Monday, Governor Limanu noted the close ties between American Samoa and Hawaii, whereas approximately 40,000 Samoans have chosen Hawaii as their home. He said, while we may not possess great wealth or vast resources in our small territory, the spirit of Samoans is rich in love and compassion. This commitment to charity is not a recent endeavor. We have a long history of mobilizing resources to provide humanitarian aid to our Pacific brothers and sisters, and vice versa. Governor Limanu expressed his sympathy for the tragedy that unfolded in Maui. He said American Samoa unites in solidarity to support the families affected in Lahaina, Maui. While we mourn the loss of 115 confirmed deceased individuals, the toll is compounded by the missing thousands and the many displaced. The governor hopes that the people of American Samoa can join together in compassion for these families in Maui and the broader state of Hawaii. The Maui Drive will run through September 9th, and it includes 13 drop-off sites with its headquarters at the Li'amatua Tufele Cultural Center in Utulei. A dedicated hotline, 633-3333, has been set up for inquiries and pledges of donation. Additionally, the community can contribute through PayPal using the QR code 333 provided on the campaign flyer only on Azteca phones. In other news, Vice Presidents of the Senate, Malaipule Fu'ena Molinga, appeared upset with the responses from the Director of the American Samoa Shipyard Authority, Carlos Sanchez, regarding the lack of a safety officer at the shipyard following the death-related incident in June this year. Lilo Mayava Tosimai Atupua with this story.
The death of 23-year-old Ricky Fa'amoana at the shipyard led to questions on the safety of the Ronald Reagan Marine Railway Authority employees during the budget hearing of the shipyard budget on Friday. Director Carlos Sanchez was present to answer questions before the joint budget committee hearing. Representative Luaitawa Jean Pan, a former safety officer of Starkist, queried the allocation of $10,000 on supplies stipulated in the budget, yet the shipyard still needs a safety officer.
I think it was this year you had a fatality at the worksite. Somebody died there. This is serious. And your place without a safety officer, I don't know how you can operate, man. You need a safety officer. You need somebody who knows the standards, the CFRs according to, it's not safe. It needs to be safe. Our people work there. Their lives are at stake. They go underwater. They weld underwater. And I believe this is one of the reasons why life was lost there. Yeah, so I'm just saying, why is there no safety officer in your budget?
In response, Director Sanchez said they do have a safety officer.
You never see me in my office. I am always in the floor looking for the guys. And with the person that died, have you investigated? Have you went? Have every equipment for diving brand new, top of the line. What happened is, can I answer, please? What happened is the person that was.
The way Carlos responded, it did not sit well with the Vice Speaker of the House, Fitui Jr., who reminded the director that he needed to answer the questions and that his condescending comments were not required, citing that it was unprofessional. Vice President Malaipule Fuena Molinga echoed the same sentiments by Luaitaua about the need for a safety officer.
Mr. Carlos, the issue that was brought up by the representative concerning the safety of the employees at the shipyard, that's a very serious matter. What are you saying, that you are the safety officer, you're the safety manager, you're everything within the shipyard?
I didn't say that. I said we have safety, and we are all safety. He's a safety. He
Are
worked
you
for
there all the
EPA.
time doing supervising the work?
Pardon me?
Are you there all the time supervising the work
Yes, sir.
on site?
On site. They can testify that. No, you go to the shipyard. That's what I ask.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go to the shipyard and see how we operate before you criticize?
Let me emphasize to you, you don't have any funding for any safety training, any safety. You're considering yourself as a safety manager, safety officer for the shipyard, but you're not supporting that effort without any funding.
How do you know?
Have
you been there?
Just shut up, Carlos.
All right.
Shut your mouth.
All right.
Now you listen to
Thank
me.
you.
I am trying to help you out. Having the fundings for the safety of the employees, that's the most important thing to me. And also in your training, and you only budget $10,000 for training, and all the problems happening with the shipyards are the lack of training of the employees. You should put more emphasis on safety and training of the employees, and that you will have a good product out of the employees. Sometimes you have to listen to what we say. You're here for your budget, and we're trying to help you out. I don't need that crap from you, but you have to respect, when you come in here, you should have respect within this chambers. Otherwise, you're not going to get nothing out of this. But we're trying to help you out with your budget. I recommend, and I'm demanding to you, put more emphasis on the safety of the employees and their training.
Lilo Mayava Tosimaya Tupua for KVZK News.
Repayments for the $30 million loan from the retirement fund for the Hawaii Cable project by the American Samoa Telecommunications Authority will start in October next year, as stipulated under the law granting the loan with the retirement fund, according to Astica Chief Executive Officer Chuck Leota during the budget hearing for Astica today. Here is more on this story.
In 2018, the American Samoa Government Employees Retirement Fund approved the investment of $30 million for the Hawaii Cable project, and today, Representative Larry Sanitoa wanted answers on when the payments will start for the $30 million of government funds invested in Hawaii Cable. In response, CEO Leota explained that pursuant to law, Astica will start paying the loan to ASG in October next year. In other aspects of the hearing regarding the 200 gigabytes, Leota said the Astica wholesale manages all income from the sale of the gigabytes, and Astica is making quarterly payments under a 30 gig capacity the Hawaii retail leases from its wholesale. Regarding the sale of the Hawaii capacity, Leota said Astica is working to secure the sale of capacity in other Pacific islands, adding that many proposals have already been sent out to entice neighboring islands to purchase similar capacity. He also mentioned the MOU signed with the government of Samoa for a cable to connect the two Samoa. The hope is to sell more capacity to other islands in the Pacific, including Samoa, said Leota. Representative Sanitoa intervened and said that it's been 8 years since Astica established the Hawaii Cable, and the concern is it will take a lot of work to sell capacity. Sanitoa further queried whether Astica get the funds for the new cable. Leota responded that they hope to secure monies from a grant called Middle Mile to fund the project. However, The application was unsuccessful and it was a competitive grant. Leota also said that although Astica was unable to secure the grant, Astica is considering other grants at the moment, the same grants other territories of the Pacific are tapping into for assistance.
In court news, 13 drug defendants appeared in the district court today following 2 separate drug raids in Pango last Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, the Department of Public Safety's Vice and Narcotics Division raided 4 residences simultaneously. Aside from homes, police also raided vehicles that belonged to the accused in this matter. The next day, police conducted another raid in the same area. Police confiscated large quantities of ice, marijuana, guns, cash, and drug paraphernalia from the 2 drug raids. Police officers told KVZK News they received tips from residents of Pango of people selling drugs, and this prompted action for the Vice and Narcotics to obtain a search warrant. According to the officers, 22 people were taken in for questioning on Thursday, and 14 were detained, including 5 women. Among those who appeared today was Edward Flores, held on bail of $40,000. Court filing says Mr. Flores was apprehended in front of the Pango supermarket. He was informed about a search warrant on him, his vehicle, and his residence. During the pat-down, police found ice in his pockets from a cut-up straw. At the residence inside his bedroom, police discovered 8 baggies of methamphetamine, 5 clear-cut up straws containing meth, and more baggies containing the leafy substance. Also found inside Flores' bedroom were live ammunition, digital scales, torch lighters, and clear glass tubes among the drug paraphernalia. The Limanu and Talawinga administration has been actively pursuing the development and implementation of immediate and long-term solutions over the lack of lawyers with the Public Defender's Office and the Attorney General's Office, according to the Chief of Staff, Loa Tuimavave Tawapa'ailopola, in a recent statement. Following media publication regarding Chief Justice's Lealaya Loa Michael Cruz's letter reminding the administration of their statutory obligation under the law to ensure defendants are legally represented in court. According to Loa, upon receipt of the Chief Justice Cruz's letter, then Acting Governor Talawinga Eliasalov Aleleale met with the Chief Justice in person and assured him this is the highest priority to the administration. Recruitment and retention of attorneys by the American Samoa government has been a recurring challenge, one compounded by less than competitive salary and benefits packages compared to similar jurisdictions in the continental United States. Efforts to address this issue are under review and will be implemented immediately upon approval. Despite these challenges, a few individuals, both local and off-island, have expressed interest in either being the public defender or working with the Public Defender's Office. The Office of the Governor has also stepped up and tasked one of its attorneys to assist the Office of the Public Defender through a project designed to help promptly disposition cases. From an office infrastructure perspective, the Office of the Public Defender has been moved to a new location closer to the courthouse. The office has also secured federal funding to implement an office infrastructure plan. Proper office equipment and furniture have been provided. An advanced case management system is in the process of being purchased. The hiring of additional investigative and administrative support staff is also under consideration, said the Chief of Staff. Stay tuned for your weather forecast coming up next. That's your evening news so far, so far.
Talofa, olo e mai mo mai le tautua le ala talua le KVZK TV, Pango America Samoa. You are watching KVZK TV Channel 2, Pango American Samoa.
Patalo fatu e si tatu atu ile nei tu la le aso ya malo soifua maua o pa ia mau mamalu ya o le aleo i ese upo le au na vai i se na faile malape ia e tau no fa pe atu ya malo soifua maua tutuila mamanua patalo fatu ina yo tina matama ma tuolo no fo malfale ia mamai boa mai tatu polo kalama matango fie ia maletaua fu i mo tutuila mamanua o tatu polo kalama nei o le sa ili le atamai o lo ilalo le mapa ina le tanga o le tatu polisi tu fatasi i nei mapsanga ia mal prestene le sunga al forma o foi siava no fa oro e sabal bali mai e foi i se professor foi posi ali i foi o lo fainga il tatu land grant in eta le insects fare le mosi tatu atu ia mas tamai tai foi e fainga nga fatasi e o le kako land grant ia e mo mua e tia tatu si i lava le vi inga mal faftai le atua i lo na lo famalo na ngale ai tatu i so lava vai foi sina sa vili foi le nei vai tau ia ti munga i ma o ia ale ai file mua tutuila mamanua vi ia lava le atua i mea uma te faia mo tatou a le atu le avanua i le sunga ia Mark Schmatic o ia lea o taita ina nei le tatou land grant o lo e fafo le tatou fatonu ia au fai o wale to pose lilo tula manua to sila mai foi le sunga ia Mark Schmatic ia o ia lava lea o le professor me tau insects mo me foi nai tamai manu po lava ni ai e a fai nai si tatu atunu i me tau la au fatoanga ma me fapena le ala uto e sabal bali mai le sunga ia Schmatic awa e le to o te loa ua tō whaalongolomo fwoi il tatou media i me o whapea fwua a mai fwoi i lunga le loi lea a wanga i o kama i loi so le mokwa i whaale kong wa le wa yengi loi a ea li mea tano ai o ye fwoi le si to e ngā loi le wa
or the red ant.
This one
This other fire is
the loi mu